You said you had a question for me. What is it?
It's kind of a general question, I guess, but okay, how important is sleep for your voice?
How important is sleep? Well, I mean, the body needs to rejuvenate, and it depends on how much sleep you haven't had. Is this like weeks of not sleeping, one bad night? You're gonna find too that the voice resets itself even if you take a nap. Let's say you've worked out and you've done your scales and you're gonna sing a show. And if you go to sleep, like for half hour or something, you actually have to warm up your voice again because again, your voice drops, it resets and so forth.
I noticed that for sure.
So,
definitely.
but
it's a weird, very interesting phenomenon that the voice drops.
It drops, literally drops. But yeah, sleep is very, very, very important for the voice. Can you get away with singing without a lot of sleep? Well, I had a really bad insomnia problem when I was in my 30s, and so I was, with the absence of sleep, I would sleep 3 hours a night, and this went on for a really long time, 3 years of my life. And so I learned how to overcome that. I realized that I had to be way more careful on how I warmed up because I couldn't just slam myself and shock my voice into, what I was used to doing in my early 30s. So it took me a lot longer, almost twice as long to warm up. I had to be very, very careful about it. Hydration is super, super critical. I know we talk about this, but just believe it or not, you have to overhydrate yourself because your body is now dehydrated from not sleeping and not recovering and not rejuvenating. So the cords themselves didn't get a chance to get the moisture back in them that they need. So once you get the moisture back in them, the resiliency does come back, the elasticity does come back, the suppleness does come back, and it just takes you a minute. Now that begs the question, does your body have enough stamina to pull off a night of 15 songs or whatever you're gonna sing, or whatever your singing schedule needs? That's a whole other question. I wouldn't recommend loading up on caffeine or stuff like that. We talked about that in another video where your body's just going to go into fight or flight and it's going to stay constantly
and you're adding to the dryness.
Right, correct. That's right.
Instead of
It's like alcohol.
hydrating
That's right.
your voice.
That's exactly
that's a nightmare.
right. So you just do the best you can, but you can recover, you can get through it. It's extremely important, but it's also live-throughable.
Nice.